Hi everyone, welcome back to Rogue Trader. We're just about to go to the bridge. We have myself, the Psyker Bladedancer, Abelard, Heretic, and Argenta. We're still in the prologue. We've been to the vault chamber, Lockups chambers after Officer's deck, and the Navigator's sanctum. Now we're going to the bridge. Okay. Seems to be very familiar later.
That wasn't so difficult.
Well, horrific vision is a product of warp energies that permeate the bridge. Which way is which? Throw. It's probably to the naughty people. Can't go that way. Force me to the naughty people.
The first sacrifice opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Traitor! Right when we needed all forces to deliver a decisive blow, you stepped aside. Do not even try to claim that my vox casts did not reach you.
Edelthrad, who's clutching bleeding wound on his chest, gives you a hateful glare.
I sense the mark of the warp on you. An echo of the powers that are ravaging this ship. What is it? The aftermath of the terrors that you had to face? Or an admission of guilt?
Psyker narrows his eyes. Merely a trace of the corruption that's assailing his vessel.
Perhaps. The God Emperor knows this crew is infested with corruption as it is.
Edelthrad glares at you for a few moments longer.
Let us leave this conversation for another time. Master Edelthrad, it is with great sorrow that I inform you that Lady Theodora von Valancius is dead.
What? You? This is your doing.
Edelthrad looks at you.
Master Edelthrad, no! We have remained in each other's sight ever since we broke free from Kunrad's schemes. The Lord Captain was killed by another's hand, and by the Golden Throne. I can surmise whose hand it was.
No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the Warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed.
Edelthrad shudders and grabs his shoulder. As you watch, the sleeve of his jacket bursts open, 2 bone grubs pierce through the fabric.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
Heretic looks anxiously at Edelthrad. She glances back at you. The ship can still be steered out of the warp, but we must first restore communication between the bridge and the Navigator's sanctum.
Then we have no right to bow our heads.
He stares at you, his eyes harden with cold resolve once more. Green blood. Oh, just needing colourblind again. You can see Kunrad Voigtvir clearly in the gloom of the bridge. The broken blade he is holding is stained with dark drops that seem to have a lessening glimmer to them.
We are out of time!
Edelthrad bites his knuckle, desperately thinking. You see a wave ripple across the whites of Edelthrad's eyes and begin to turn a sickly yellow. To the party. Ready your weapons. If we're to die this day, let's die with honor.
I will not die quietly alongside one who is a traitor to his blood! If my last service to the Imperium is to rip out the throat of an enemy of humanity, then such is the God Emperor's will!
Edelthrad roars with mad, fanatical rage.
Accursed traitor! A time will come when you will bleed for her ladyship Theodora's murder. Remember my words, for they are the vow of he who marches toward his death.
What? Theodora is dead? No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't.
Voigtvir stares at you with seemingly genuine bewilderment.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Too late. And you walked into it. Should have known better. Oh, that's all.
Suffer not the heretic to live.
Suitable sacrifice!
Okay, if you can stop that perilous from feeding on these people, you get an achievement. Not good. Didn't in the last one. What's that thing there? Definitely one stack of it. Remember to hit. No, get a deer onto those two. With electricity. Not just one shot. We can go here. Magenta. Here. Okay. Quick save. After the cutscene. Let's have a look at his abilities. No deflection. Lots of armor. Pretty poor dodge. Natural armor. Depends on his wounds. Okay. That's expert. AoE. Screen. Bleeding. Without an ally, restore 30% of its maximum wounds. Do burning on it. Another placate. 7 to 11. A bit close to that. I'd rather not be close to that. Oh, there we go. If I get here.
I'll make it up. You never stood a chance.
Back to my bug. Ah.
On it. Your end was inevitable.
A real goal before Chaos Stalkers. Go here. Do a little bit of damage, I guess.
I'll make it up.
Not much, relatively. Maybe Bladedancer. Pretty pathetic. It's my turn over. You're gonna hit me. Probably not. Can't go here.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
68%.
I'll do it.
It's hard to
That's
believe
hit
in
me.
second chances.
Verbal
As the
penetration.
Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah. Got a sword.
Doubt is for the weak.
High momentum.
Firearm mastery. This is Not that great. Crit because of his armour. Not great. So let's get a dodge on me.
Will do.
Oh, that's going to knock me out as well. Damn it. I'm too close. Let's get another. Armor reduction thing, I'll do that. This is 15 4-times exploits. That's 3. So the 27.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Do this. I'll use it on Avalard to get more melee attacks. Let's just do that.
No can do.
Okay. What range is it? 1 cell radius, that's too close. Oh, weapon range.
Not this Scryer's job.
She can't move for she attacks. Okay.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call. It will be done.
And stores all over.
We'll rule the stars themselves.
Keep attacking.
At your beck and call.
One more.
Victory is imminent. Out of my way!
Damage. Oh, I killed him. That range. Well, I don't think we can kill that many people.
So that's what that feeling was about.
I am your doom!
Just a minor setback.
Just need to tough it out.
I didn't think that caused an attack of opportunity.
Who if not me?
That's pretty crappy.
Anything else? That is not my destiny.
Kill that one over there. Did she get to here? Is that within range? Maybe. And my last one through, she got tripped over. Hooked it up nicely there. This kill both? Yep.
Be gone! Was that you? Or...
I've suffered worse.
I might be going down here. Damage. 54 damage. Or 45.
I will do my duty.
Okay.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Wow. Rough.
I'm still standing. Just barely. I'll make it happen.
I should have done that first. Or maybe I didn't. No, I probably couldn't.
I'm a member.
On it!
9. 16 to 27. 56%. We'll do that really.
Anything else?
36. Let's do it myself.
Will do. I'm not so sure.
Blaze lost all was an attack.
It will be done.
My ears are ringing. I'll revert to more conservative tactics.
A whole sword. This might be a reload. It's down to 60%.
High momentum.
Not this Scryer's job. That is not my destiny.
Weapons range. Oh, yeah. Okay, then dome. What's the second one? Okay.
None will stand against me.
7 to 16. 12 to 18.
Anything else?
Okay, his armor's down now.
Will do.
Might as well reload.
Time to prove my mettle.
Okay, this takes 2. We have 3 left.
Careful now.
Indeed.
Not good.
Just a minor setback.
Damage, that's better.
I'll see to it personally.
Now his armor's down. Down to 8.
Why did I not foresee this?
Done. Don't want us to blow herself up. Just kill it.
But of course.
Ooh. No, we're leveled up. Due to injury, head trauma. Before that gets worse. Now you can heal yourself.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby. A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing and howling.
Yes, you said that before. It's beautiful. Oh no, it's trauma, it's a harder one. Luckily you don't need any of those. Oh, intelligence do you for damage, use that. Agility. Yes, agility. The way to medikit. Okay. No loots. We won. We won.
I always have a backup plan.
Kunrad got away though. I'll do it. It's a shame. Oh no, there is. Gloves of Endurance. Mantle of Heroism. Need Iconoclast. Dodge. Blaze shard. That's the thing I need. I think. You're the only iconoclast here, so the gloves. Yeah, I can use that for now. Or melee. Oh, this is that letter, isn't it? Esteemed Theodora, a change in circumstances has demanded your immediate assistance in our mutual cause. Forthwith, upon receiving this letter and performing the necessary preparations of the crew, you are to depart for the Rygard system. One of my acolytes, Interrogator Heinrich van Kellogg's, operates there at the present time. Upon your arrival in the system, you will, without delay, make contact with him and offer any assistance required of you. After which you provide him passage to the Furibunder's system aboard your ship. On footfall, the interrogator will remove himself from your presence to wait further instructions. Anticipating any questions you may have, or stress that the nature of Interrogator von Calix's activities on Rygard Manoris is of no concern to you. Sorry, I'm coughing. If required, von Calix himself will disclose the details of his mission. May the Emperor's light be with you. Next, the Inquisitor. Okay. So, what do I want? I've got two to choose. Okay. It's level 5, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. It's Wounded Beast. If heavy injury increases the death roll to character's agility and willpower by 5. Every trauma counts as 3 injuries. Which goes really well with that. So yeah, Wounded Beast for that one. And I think agility is the main one here. Willpower come later. Don't really have enough skills and abilities to actually be a good Psyker at the moment. Abelard the Warrior. Damage or tank? More tanky things, I think, at the start. French Teeth is a good one. Yep. Just right deflection. And toughness goes for him. Idira. She can't level up Psyker because she is not sanctioned. But can give her willpower and extra range. Let's go second sight. Yeah, a normal Psyker can level that up, extra psi rating, but she can't because she's unsanctioned. We get second sight. This is increasing on her perception. So the more perception she has, the extra range she has on all the Psyker abilities. And Argenta will be going with a ballistic skill, which is to shoot, pew, and a swift slaughter. So it's only 2 kills before she can do Revenant Slaughter instead of 3. Pretty simple. Okay. Some loot there. Someone to talk to there.
Arushnod Donal.
Where's the loot? Is it? Yeah, it's back to where it came. Place fire's gone out. Go this way.
The heir is dead. He sacrificed himself to save the entire dynasty.
Old man, he was never going to make it.
He was mutating right in front of us. You just ended his suffering sooner.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Fire on 3rd, shutting off the air supply, extinguished. West route on the 7th. Blocking the airlocks.
Rivor, Master Helmsman, systems status report.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal, living and breathing. Oh, well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so overgrown with foul wickedry, we'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long.
That's a terrible accent. The white-haired man, sickly pale skin, salutes you. That's as bad as a "Oh, blimey, Mary Poppins." Dick Van Dyke shit, that is. How did you people survive in here?
Must have been Providence. It better have been the Emperor's, not someone else's.
That's better.
When they barged in here, the ones with the Master of Whispers, some officers charged them, but it wasn't even a fight. I grabbed whoever I could and dragged them behind the cogitators. Then, I prayed for our rescue.
The man glances around the bridge. We need to re-establish contact with the Navigator Sanctum. It's our only chance of escaping from the warp. Your words seem to knock the officers out of their stupor, and the air around you fills with voices and commands being issued. You hear some sobbing. One of the survivors buckling under stress. Abelard cuffs the crying officer without even looking.
Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to realspace. You may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence.
Pauses for a few seconds before turning to you. Directs you to the attention upwards to the throne that sits at the apex of the tall staircase. What must I do?
Take the Lord Captain's seat. Order the final preparations. Wait for the officers to report. Oh, blast it all to the void! Translation is a craft, not something that can be explained in a tick. Just go up to the throne, Master. These people are about to do the impossible. The least they deserve is the solace of seeing a figure sitting in the usual spot. Oh, please, hurry. Every second we waste is a terrible risk.
This sounds like with two different voice actors. One who really stresses out the words because it's not their natural accent, like that one and the first one. Then we had one in between who talks at normal speed with a normal accent. I am ready to begin the ritual. The image before you is hazy, a swaying in sorcerer's current invisible to mortal eyes, as if whatever is beneath this thin shell is constantly changing, but still remaining the same. It's taken on the guise of Theodora, but the false rogue trader's eyes revealed entity's true, surreal nature. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire, the other, a vessel of ancient evil, pours into you. The voice seeps directly into your brain, without ever reaching your ears. This voice moves with all the horrors of the war.
Did you stand in the path of another's destiny only to steal it? You accepted the call of the primordial truth and claimed that fate as your own. So be it. I wove the threads of destiny and held out my hand to you when the flame arose in your path. You took it, and in doing so, sealed your fate. In the future, you will repay me for this boon in full.
It resonates. Emerges with voices that already dug their foul roots into your consciousness. A moment later, you realise that all these voices are the myriad manifestations of the same core that has finally invaded your mind. You were to blame for Theodora's death.
I am the beginning and the end, and all that courses in between. I am the voice of the truth that is destined to triumph. For this triumph is the terminal point of every twisted maze of fate.
The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy. A relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection.
Your head begins to spin, and viscous drops slither down your cheeks. You blink, and you're no longer looking at Theodora, the traitor Voigtvir, just as fluid and ephemeral as the previous apparition. The same terrifying voice seethes from his lips.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
The image is scattered by visible sorcerer's winds. You see Adira, her eyes aglow, the same sinister flame.
The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine.
A cavalcade of hazy glimpses of a future yet unknown passes before your eyes. A flash of crimson, purple. The images replace one another. Bionic kaleidoscope without ever letting you get a proper look at it. Through the rippling mirage, you see a twisted image of Abelard, the loyal Seneschal with Rusty.
Seneschal, the navigator's sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable, which means...
Rabel turns around and looks up at you. He hesitates for a few moments, then addresses Abelard, who is standing next to you.
The navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory, along with that of all who died this day.
Abelard nods absent-mindedly.
Seneschal, will you tell us now? Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
Revolt does not look away. He's giving you a hard stare, his white brows furrowed.
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you, with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow, that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty.
It takes time for Abelard to respond. You watch as he grits his teeth, unable to bring himself to say anything. Finally, he adjusts his blood-stained coat, straightens and begins to speak.
By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision.
After waiting out the first wave of shocked cries, Abelard glances at you and then continues. Say nothing.
It is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the warrant of trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim... have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord! It is because of his toils that we all still live.
Abelard stops short and glares fiercely at the confused officers.
The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
Seneschal turns to you. He looks at least half a decade older. Okay. Well done.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. second in line to the rogue trader dynasty survived. At the cost of many sacrifices made by the Lord Captain in the name of his own ambitions.
I think that's slightly different. Deep shadows of wariness can be seen on Ablard's face. Though the old officer's eyes are keen, they rake over you from head to toe. He frowns and mutters something, then nods himself. Well then, your lordship. You cannot help but notice Henschel does not know how to talk to you or where to begin. His hesitation brings an involuntary smirk to your face, although someone else entirely is gloating at the old officer's confusion. Seeing your smile, Abelard pulls himself together. You must now hold your first officer's briefing in your new role as Lord Captain. For many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will also be their first briefing. We sustained massive losses among the senior and low-ranking officers. Some posts have had to be filled by the deputy, while others go unfulfilled entirely. Now the dep plans are decided, who will take over leaderless crews. How did we come to lose so many officers? It appears the heretics were deliberately targeting the vessel's command. They knew exactly whom they were looking for and where they could be found, which is unsurprising given the informant on board was our own Master of Whispers. He grimaces. What's on the agenda for this meeting? Reports on the condition of the ship and crew. The Lord Captain is not usually drawn away from her important affairs to attend such routine briefings, but this is a unique situation. We can still receive updates from across the ship, but they're not encouraging. Getting this bird to fly can take a gargantuan effort. Even so far, she's personally negotiating with the authorities of the systems we're currently in. So prepare to hear a bevy of complaints from excuses, your lordship. Take this opportunity to take a good look at the officers, who work 6 decks away from the bridge. They in turn will have the honour of beholding the visage of the Lord Captain. And he succeeded in tracking down Voigtvir. He grits his teeth. No, Lord Captain. In all the commotion, his trail went cold. Our people are still on the hunt for him, and any mutineers who may be skulking in the ship's many corridors. But frankly, I would not be surprised to hear that we are now one shuttle short. I'm afraid it will be some time before he answers for all that he has wrought. I'm ready to start the briefing. Some of the officers. With a gesture, Abelard relays the order to the adjutants at the far end of the magnificent chamber. A dozen pair of eyes pour into you, expressions revealing restraint, joy, curiosity, and wariness. Attention officers, you've been granted an honour. Lord Captain Jellybombs von Valancius will personally conduct today's briefing. The most gracious Lord Captain is ready to hear your reports. Perhaps you would introduce these present, Abelard. Oh God. As you wish, your lordship. Abelard points at a tall, slender woman, whose body seems to be contained as many implants as flesh. Midvis Sully Otter of the Solomon line, our new Voxmaster. I like her, she's pretty cool. It's an honour to serve your lordship. Voxmaster offers a deep bow. Aboard this vessel, you are to command thousands of crew members and hundreds of officers and section chiefs. I am responsible for receiving, processing, and sending all communications between you and them, as well as external sources. I am your eyes and mouth, Lord Captain. Beside her is Ravor, the Master Helmsman. He steers our ship along the course set by the Lord Captain and monitors the void around us to ensure that we do not stray into an astral field or a pirate trap. The bearded man with pale, almost transparent skin Large dark circles under his eyes, and a dour expression that seemed hardwired into his face gives a sullen nod. Hello, Lord Captain. This here ship's as good as home to me, so rest assured she's in safe hands. I'll die before I let her come to any grief. And lastly, our high factotum Generous Deadlock. We oversee supplies, procurement, and general material well-being of the ship. Dressed in an embroidered jacket, the heavy-set man with the royal hair offers an obsequious smile and bows. It's an honour, your lordship. You may trust me with all matters concerning your comfort. Everything will be done to the highest standard. In the second row, we have 3 officers charged with overseeing the ship's vital functions. The Master of Ordnance is responsible for artillery aboard. The Infernus Master, whose crew work to prevent and extinguish fires aboard the ship. And lastly, the Trice Master, servant of the Messiah. So that's the acting NGC of Pride. The 3 officers salute you, and they just did. The Furnace Master does so with confidence, while the Master of Ordnance betrays nervousness. The Drive Master offers a salute resembling a dance, involving a complicated manipulation of technically smacking dead joints. It's all his little wiggly arms. Is that everyone? Unfortunately, our Choir Master, esteemed Zachary Weiss, head of the Astropath section, is unable to join us. He's in charge of communication with distant star systems. Master Weiss has been in a trance for some time now, attempting to contact other planets and the Von Alliance's protectorate, and inform them Lady Theodore's passing and Kunrad Voigtvir's treachery. I will deliver a report to your lordship with the Astropath's progress as soon as it's possible to do so. It is equally regrettable that 2 more individuals worthy of mention could not join us at the briefing, the Master at Arms and Professor Adalbert. The eminent Adalbert must see to the funeral services before being held for the fallen officers, of whom there are too many for him to take leave from the chapel. Mistress Sauerbach is our Master of Arms, which replaced her late predecessor as our Master of Arms, who is currently leading the search for any surviving agents of Voigtvir. Okay. We saw another Sauerbach on the decks earlier. All of us present are adjutants, secretaries and deputies. They're here to make record of the proceedings. Let's hear the Infernus Master's report. Yes, Lord Captain. The tall man bows his head in deference. I can report that all fires across all decks have now been extinguished. The preliminary damage assessment in terms of material losses and crew casualties have been completed. The results have been submitted to the Seneschal and High Factotum. Name's Heinrich Montag. Post passed to him after previous Infernus Master and his next 3 deputies expired in the line of duty. Abelard remarked in a low voice and pitched for your ears only. The lad is managing well so far. He can take the heat, not so to speak. High Factotum, what have you to report? We are toiling day and night to compile a full account of the losses. The task will require next to no involvement from the lordship. I will personally ensure that all damaged components are given into the tech priest's hands for attention, that all lost supplies are replaced. There's only one resource that cannot be replenished single-handedly, and that is people. We've lost more than 2,000 crew members, and unfortunately, this number is not confined to the scum of the lower decks, which is easily replaced, but also includes trained professionals. We will be able to make up our losses on the nearest planet, like as mine now is. However, the planet, the whole system in fact, belongs to the Winterscale Rogue Trader dynasty. You cannot simply begin recruiting on a planet that will first come into an understanding with the Governor. In that respect, I am powerless. Negotiations at this level are a matter for the Rogue Trader. Especially true, since Caligos Winterscale's penchant for attacking first and asking questions later, and the kind of thick-skulled thugs he usually installs as governors on his planets, humbles Abelard frowning. Try one to look at the big picture of Abelard, because we only see the little small ones. Portrait here. Giants Master, I will hear from you now. Does it have one? Zira Talar. A voice distorted by Voxtran, retranslator. You emerges under the tech priest's scarlet hood. Lord Captain, the foes that set upon this noble voidship destroyed the repositories of hundreds of machine spirits. The great warp engine trusted into my charge is unharmed. Thank God, Sire, but the spirit mourns its dead brethren. Spit of warp engine too. We have not yet identified a prayer protocol capable of persuasion, sorrow and anger. Yeah, because prayers is how electrons work. With great sorrow, I must also report that Engineer Prime, Overseer, the spiritual authority of all tech priests on board fell in battle. The Magos was betrayed by the little flesh that remained part of him. A most terrible loss. There was no one among my comrades whose experience and comprehension of the sacred protocols equals that of the fallen Magos. We require a replacement, and as soon as possible. See, thank you. Tech priest bows ahead. Master Helmsman, deliver your status report. Is this the full picture like? Not that different. Right you are, Looker. To cut a long story short, the outlook is bleak. The ship's sound, more or less, but without an engineer prime and navigator fell in battle, we have no way out of the system. Tried to set so much as a toe inside the warp, I don't know what happened first. A warp drive being torn to pieces, or all of us mounted into the bulkheads. Victus interjects. Your Lordship, if you allow me to interject. Oh. When we arrived in this system, my crew followed standard protocols and conducted a count of all the available communication channels in the region. One of them was a navigability station. So the navigators. The nation maintains complete vox silence, but even its presence inspires hope. To have located a navigator in the very same system is an incredible stroke of luck, a true blessing from the God Emperor. A sharp bolt of pain lances through your skull as if in response to what you just heard. You understand it is not the God Emperor you should thank for such good fortune. The words of the demon that appeared before you, during the translation to realspace, echo in your mind. I am the will of the weaver of destinies. Today, I will weave a new thread of the loosest possibilities of fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys for salvation. Above all, if I were you, I'd grab this chance with both hands, or else you've seen behind of asteroids to use as your new residence. It's slightly less shitty news. You can go round and round the system till our heads are swimming, as long as the Prometheum supplies last. And if any as thick as rock shit lowlights come sniffing around, we'll be able to take them out. Something you already on our score. Master of Ordnance, anything to report? Master of Ordnance gives you a gloomy look. No, my job is simple. Maintain the arsenal on fire, I'm told. Just ask anyone. We've got no way of a crew, no, Lord Captain. Master of Ordnance, you forget yourself. He chokes back the words he was obviously about to blurt out without thinking, casting another look at you before turning away. I apologise profusely, Lord Captain, bothering the fool. The ship is in ruins. Every other officer is dead, and the Lord Captain is no longer with us. Fear has taken hold of me. He looks up at you. But I've heard of you. Oh yes, your fame has reached even as far as the Expanse. I can't be showing myself up in front of an illustrious person such as yourself. It's just his uniform that stands ramrod straight. The Master of Ordnance can report that the rest of the arsenal has been saved and the battery is in good order. We're ready to fight, if that is the Lord Captain's will. To summarise, we have sustained serious losses in crew members. We require a new engineer prime and navigator. Is this all that is preventing us from continuing the voyage? Oh, yeah, yes. Crew members, engineer, navigator. Precisely, Lord Captain. But bear in mind, this will not be the end of our trials. The ship systems must be properly inspected for major damage, which can only be carried out at a football station, home to the only dockyard in the sector. But we will never reach footfall without first solving these three immediate problems. What can you tell me about the system in which we currently find ourselves? I see to the Voxmaster at this point, Mistress Tolliman. We're in the Riker star system, and our voyage here was undertaken on the orders of your Lordship's predecessor. There were 3 inhabited bodies in the system, and our attempts to send Vox messages have produced confounding results. The Navis Nobility Station has not simply failed to answer, it seems to be maintaining total Vox silence. However, we did receive a distress signal from the prison planetoid in the system. The Riker minority itself has also not responded to our hails. But what is most alarming is that our augurs have intercepted signals on the surface that seem to indicate ongoing hostilities on the planet. The situation is not very encouraging. We hope that a navigator, a tech priest, and new crew members we won't be able to travel anyway. Therefore, we must go to the planet at the Navis Nobility Station to find out what in the void is going on. Thank you all for your reports. Dismissed. The assembled officers salute you as one. What are you calling now? 51 minutes. Your Lordship, there's one other thing. A confidential matter of the utmost importance. Lady Theodora, Abelard hesitates. The eternally esteemed predecessor brought the ship here to this system for a reason. She was given a secret commission. You perhaps were wondering if there was authority to commission a rogue trader to do anything. I shall tell you, the Lord Inquisitor. The hand of the Emperor, the chief architect of his will, the Koronus Expanse. Came across a strange handwritten letter on Theodora's desk. It was signed XC. You're referring to the contents of that note, I presume? Yes, quite right. XC. Xavier Calcazar. Lady Theodora was to seek out the Lord Inquisitor's right-hand man, one Heinrich von Kalos, an interrogator, you understand. All I know is that he is somewhere in the system. You must find him and offer him whatever assistance he requires, and then deliver him to Footfall and the Furibunda system. Finding him without any more information to go on will be difficult. Indeed, for an Inquisitor is an important individual. The authorities in the system, either the Navis Nobility or the Governor of Lyca Minoris, may know something. That is all of it, your Lordship. There's a great deal of work ahead of you, but it is a mere taste of the daily burden of a rogue trader. Soon you must take the reins of the Von Velasius Protectorate. It gives you another scrutinizing look, as if trying to gauge how long you'll hold out on this mountain of problems. His face softens slightly, and it seems he's about to offer some words of encouragement. Idira, his sister Argenta, explain yourselves. The sister of battle grimly nods towards Idira. The Psyker is suffering some ailment, or dark madness. She insisted on seeing the rogue trader. I judged that would be unwise to leave her unsupervised. For a brief moment, Sister Argenta's voice sounds hesitant. I was also hoping to approach you with a personal request, but it can wait. Speak with me when you have time, rogue trader. Idira's eyes rove over those assembled. One word burst from my lips. Daybreak. Idira, come to your senses. Damn it. Idira presses her fingers to her temples in desperation. Your Lordship, here's the thing. I was trying to see the immediate future and it hit me so hard, my head is still spinning. Something very strange is heading our way. I can't make out what it is, no matter how hard I try. A single word is all I can make out. Daybreak. Maybe it's dawn. And it's ringing, and ringing like an echo, like a bell. But if it's daybreak, then why is it so dark? I cannot extract any information of the value of a single word. Inside anything else, Mistress Thlas? No, not yet anyway. The voices are going berserk, all shouting at once. I can't make any sense of it. As soon as I know or sense anything, I'll report it, alright? Lord Captain, do you want me to take a closer look into your future? Climb on the bridge and we can talk. Lady Theodora was well served by my whispers on many occasions. I'm sure you'd benefit from them as well. Psyker's bitten lips stretched into a wry smile. And there's nothing else of value to report. At the this briefing concluded, it's time to get to work. That seems like a good place to end this episode. We hail the bridge, we finish the prologue. Oh, that's the NPC. He's the fire person, isn't he? Couldn't talk to you before. Don't think so anyway. Like this. Always just there. Abelard. It's Genrock. Jai's usually up here. Trying to get her. Chapter. Okay, how much of DLC? Any loops? Things to mess around with. Any buttons I can press to blow things up? Zero. That's to Walters. So, start here. But thanks for watching, everyone. Next episode, might do some talking to people, a bit of lore, a bit of history about them. There'll be a lot of talking. And we do have to get on to exploring all the planets and moons and do lots of cool stuff. So, thanks for watching. See you all soon. Bye for now.